Boom. My people, my people, my people. What's good in the neighborhood? And much love to everybody in the chat, man. Good to see you guys. Thank you for tapping in. Please hit that like button when you got in the door. Much love to everybody in the chat, man. Much love. Good to see you guys. Um, Lots to talk about today with that scrimmage, man. Lots to talk about with that scrimmage. Much love to everybody, man. Please hit that like button when you guys weigh in. Fellas should be tapping in pretty soon. Much love to everybody out there, man. Good to see you guys for sure, for sure. Um, please hit that like button on your way in so we can let everybody know what the business is. Alabama football is officially on for real. What's up, Kimberly? Much love to Kimberly, man. What's going on? Nick, what's cracking with you, broski? How you feeling, man? Nick, I've been waiting since January for Bama to take the. Yeah, hadn't we all, man? Well, it's here. It's here, man. Much love, Nick, for sure. Anitra, good to see you, girl. How you doing? How you feeling? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Thank you for tapping in, Anitra. I appreciate you, Nick. Jay Mims, what up, Jay Mims, my broski in the house? What's up, Jay? What's up with you, boy? How you been? How you feeling? How you doing, man? Good to see you, man. Thank you for tapping in too, brother. I appreciate that, man. Double L, what's good with your brother? Roll Tide for show for Death Doe. You know, how you feeling, man? Good to see you, broski. I appreciate you guys tapping in, man. We're gonna hop right in, man. Some of the guys wanted to come on, man. We're gonna hop right in and get this thing cracking here. Mimi, Roll Tide, Mimi, good to see you, sweetie. How you doing and how you feeling? Good to see you, man. Thank you so very much for tapping in with me. I appreciate that more than you know. Kimberly, you already know, man. You already know. Joe Willie, what it is. I love that damn profile. What's going on, Joe Willie? How you feeling, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you for sure, for sure. Clinton, Roll Tide to you, broski. What's up with you, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you, Clinton, for sure, man. Good to see you. Roll Tide to you, my bro. BT Bino in the house. Bino, what it is, bro? What's cracking, fam? Man, good to see you, broski. Thank you for tapping in with me, man. I appreciate that, bro. For sure, man. A Watt, my broski in the house. A Watt, what it is, man. How you doing? And better yet, how you feeling, man? Roll Tide to you, A Watt, man. Good to see you, broski. Thank you for tapping in, brother. I appreciate that for sure. Keena Bina, what it is. Roll Tide to you. How you feeling, Keena Bina? You know what I'm saying? The second KB, Keena Bina, Kangaroo Black, KB everywhere. Good to see you, Keena, man. Thank you for tapping in. I appreciate you more than you know. Hey, man, it's here now. It's here. Dwight, what it is, broski, the most talented individual on the planet of Earth. What's going on, Dwight? Good to see you, bro. Good to see you, my broski. You know what I'm saying? Nah, the fellas will be tapping in, man. Everybody, you know how it is on Saturday. Everybody just moving around. You know what I'm saying? They'll be tapping in here shortly. You know, they'll be coming on through, coming on down, coming on through, if you feel me. They'll be on, man. Let it be known. The fellas will be here for sure, for sure. Good to see you, Dwight. I appreciate you, my broski. Good to see you for sure. You know what I'm saying? Travel Panel. What's going on, broski? Home team right there. What's up, Travel Panel? Good to see you, man. Hey, it's here, Travel Panel. It's here, homie. It's here, man. Football season is upon us, and it can't get here soon enough. Much love to you, man. I appreciate you, Travel Panel. My partner, Lisa. Lisa Fitz you. What's going on, Lisa? Man, good to see you, girl. Good to see you. Thank you for tapping in, Lisa. Roll Tide to you. I appreciate you more than you know, Lisa. Thank you for tapping in, right? I Bleed Crimson. What it is, broski? How you feel? I love that profile pic, too. Roll Tide to you. I Bleed Crimson. Much love right back to you, fam. Much love, broski. How you doing and how you feeling? Even more importantly. The broski Link, he is here. Link, that's my broski. He gonna question every damn thing. He ain't gonna let us get out of line, bro. We get out of bounds, Link gonna yank our asses right back in bounds, man. Much love to you, Link. Good to see you, boy. Thank you for tapping in with me, man. I appreciate that, man. Good to see you for sure, for sure. So yeah, man, it's here, man. Toya, I can't go on without recognizing my partner, Toya. What it is, how you doing, and how you doing, man. Good to see you. How you feeling is more important. How you feeling, man? Good to see you, girl. Good to see you for sure, for sure. Thank you for tapping in with me, man. We're going to hop right in, get into it, and get it cracking. Straight up, man. Good to see you. Thank you for tapping in with me for sure. Hit that like button if you guys can on your way in for sure. DSGB, what's the business, bro? How you doing? And more importantly, how you feeling? Good to see you, broski. Much love to my Georgia homies for sure. Good to see you, bro. Thank you for tapping in with me, man. I appreciate that, bro, for sure. You know what I'm saying? So, first scrimmage today, man. Let's hop right in, man. First scrimmage. The broskis should be on here soon. First scrimmage, bro. You know, I've been doing a lot of research. Everybody kind of saying the same things. But I had 3 questions, man. 3 questions that I thought I had the answers to. May possibly had the answers to. Maybe you guys got the answer to them. Hell, I don't know, right? You know what I'm saying? But I definitely wanted to know. Christian Hughes. What's up, Christian? My favorite caller. What's going on, broski? How you doing and how you feeling, man? Good to see you, man. Good to see you for being in here, man. I appreciate you more than you know. Thank you for tapping in, brother. I for sure appreciate you more than you know. Forever and always. So, yeah, man. Hey, they was cracking today, man. We got some full-blown clacking going on finally for once, right? You know, man, I just ain't one for, you know, my boys get on me all the time. You know, I love, let me take that back. I used to love recruiting. No disrespect to recruiting. You know, we all know recruiting is the lifeblood to Alabama football, to any football team, right? I just lost a little bit of the love, man, with how it go now. You know, you get the recruits, you know, you think they love being here. Next thing you know, these guys might be gone. So I lost a little bit of love for it. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, you know. You know, but I got plenty of homies. I got plenty of homies that love recruiting, that enjoy it. John, Brinsky, these dudes are awesome at what they do, right? And I'll let them cover recruiting, man. So I sort of lost a little love for that part of it, man. And talking season, like the SEC media days and things of that nature, you know, sort of lost a little bit of love for that kind of stuff, man. It's just strictly football with me. It's just strictly football. Schematics, offense and defense. What can we do to be better? I'll let you when the season start. That type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's here now. For me, the first scrimmage is really where it begins, right? Fall camp, okay. Spring, okay. Really, that first damn scrimmage. That's when you know, I really get in my mode, if you know what I'm saying. Steven, what's up with you, bro? Roll Tide to you, Steven. Much love to you, man, and thank you for tapping in, bro. Thank you for tapping in. Good to see you, broski, for sure, man. Joe Willie, have you seen enough of Florida? Yes, I have, man. Got my broski here. Got one of my broskis here. Hold on. Let me bring my broski on, man, because just because it's football season in Alabama, don't mean it ain't football season everywhere else. It's also football season in the state of Georgia. My brother, Coach I, what is going on? How you doing? And more importantly, bro, how you been?
What's going on, man? Hey, I saw my boy on. I said I can't let him ride Dolo out here, man. I'm gonna get my head, you know what I'm saying? At least give my little 2 cents.
Oh yeah. You know, your boy, I was gonna get it cracking on here, man. I'm sure Brinskin ain't gonna be popping on here soon. I was gonna get it cracking, man. Got about 50 people in here close to it. Some more on Twitter. They coming in more and more. Listen, Coach, I got you on here, man. Now, we all excited about Bama football, right? But it's football going on everywhere, bro. I don't know when you guys first scrimmage going on.
We actually had one today. I don't have much info on it because I've been out of the country for business. Just got back in yesterday, so you know what I'm saying. But it is what it is. What's going on, Kimberly? And I want to shout out Lisa, because Lisa joined the college football fanatic college football pick'em. She up in there with us. She gonna get in there and see all this madness we do when we picking these games, man.
Facts, bro. Facts, man. So if Georgia had a scrimmage today, have you had a chance to really look at anything that went on up there or anything?
No, I haven't. I do know that our guy Josh McCray that we got from Illinois, I think he's been a little banged up, but to be honest with you, I think that's okay because that dude's like a rising senior or something. I think he'd be all right. I heard the defense is looking a lot quicker, you know, things like that. I am interested to hear Tuesday when we do our show because some of the guys on the show, you know, they used to play, so they went to the scrimmage today. So I'll get to know what that safety opposite KJ Bolden is looking like, because that's one of my biggest questions. Like, because, you know, you can't just lose a Malachi Starks and a Dan Jackson and think it's just gonna be all gravy. You know what I mean?
Facts, man. Hey, shout out to Coach Carl. Much love, Coach Carl. No problem, brother. Take care of your business. We'll be here, brother. Take care of your business. We will be right here. So let's pose this question to Coach I as well as my people in the chat, man. I know for Bama, man, I had 3 questions, right? And it's 3 questions really that just arised to me. You know, and I just put all 3 out there. Obviously, we want to know who played well at quarterback.
Right.
Obviously, me being, you know, I was biased on the running back. I want to know what running back did well, and I want to know what's going on in our guard situation. You know, for Jaden Roberts not to be out there, I'm like, oh, what's going on? Is this something that's major, or is this something that's minor? You know, I seen where they had Cam Dewberry in on one side, I think maybe the left side, and I think they had Geno Vandermark on the right side. These guys have played a lot of football. Cam was a starter at Texas A&M, and Geno played almost just as much as Jaden did last year with Jaden's injuries last year. So I wanted to see what the chat thought about that. If anybody had any inside info of what was going on with Jaden, is it serious? Is it not serious? But I'll pose that same 3 questions to you, Coach I. First, starting with your quarterback situation. I know you guys' quarterback situation is a little more clear, but I want to know your thoughts, man, going into the season as far as Gunner goes, right? I'm hearing some split going into this with the Georgia fans, man. I kind of like what I saw from Gunner under the circumstances, right?
I mean, you know how it is, dog. If we throw out numbers, I think if you take Notre Dame was a top 3 defense,
that's
you know
a fact.
what I'm saying, all year. So if we just take what quarterbacks did against Notre Dame, I want to say only Will Howard and one other quarterback played better than Gunner versus that defense. Gunner is, for me, he's a directional thrower. You know what I'm saying? He's not a rotational thrower. That he likes to layer the ball. So I think, to be honest with you, even though we're more certain on who the quarterback is going to be, I think it's kind of the same question. What is Ty Simpson going to look like in DeBoer's system? He's more of a DeBoer style quarterback, you know what I'm saying, as opposed to Jalen Milroe. What is Gunner going to look like in a Bobo Pro style offense? Is Bobo gonna put in, and I'm hoping so, with more time, more off season, we have more things to feature his legs. Not necessarily, I don't want to run it 10, 15 times a game, but at least 7, 8 RPOs, zone reads, direct quarterback, run calls. Like, that's, I think. And then I think some of the Georgia fans, I'm just be honest with you, dog, they know that Gunner at one point in his recruitment was, what's going on, my guy? At one point in the recruitment, he was a 5-star, finished as a high 4-star. That's all they really know. You know what I'm saying? They say, oh, we excited. And I'm not excited. I'm just more realistic, you know.
More realistic, right.
Right. He's not the guy that's gonna put the ball over the zone, you know, the cover 2 zone on the outside right in front of the safety, at least not right now. So I'm interested to see how he's going to look in that situation. I definitely don't want to trot him out there and just run the same playbook that Carson Beck had, because Carson Beck was a processor. You know what I'm saying? He can read the defense prior to snap, post snap. He's great at it. I'm not saying Gunner isn't good at it, but not as fast as or as good as Carson was, or, to be honest, as a Stetson Bennett or Jake Fromm. You know what I'm saying? All these guys that are processors, like, that's not what Gunner strives. That's not what he succeeds at, I would say. So I think both questions kind of fit both programs. You know what I'm saying? Defense looks to be back for both programs. You know what I'm saying? Like, to our standard, I say. I ain't gonna say back like we was gone, but not. Bama and Georgia got 2 different standards for defense, whereas Georgia was a top 30 defense. That's not good enough for Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for Bama. It's like they was in the 20s or something. Like, it's like that ain't our standard, though. Like, we top 10. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we do. So I think we kind of got some of the similar questions. You know what I'm saying? Running back, you guys got a lot of talent. We got a lot of talent. Can they stay healthy?
Can they stay healthy? That's the whole fact, man.
And
that's
you said something about guards, Coach Sean. Listen, we got one guard that played a lot of football, but they never started. Michael Morris, former 5-star, is one of the freakiest athletes in the nation. The other guard is going to be literally somebody that has not taken a snap. You know what I'm saying? So
And very similar questions. That's why I'm glad you own Georgia, Bama. Very similar questions. Piano
right.
Man, my broski, welcome, my brother. Welcome as always. Let me drag you right into the deep water, Piano Man. I got
Oh,
3 questions. My
listen, don't drag me too fast. I just came from a wedding, and so you know I'm sort of shell shocked right about now. So
Facts.
don't carry me too fast.
Facts, man. Let me give a big shout out first. Chris Williams, what's up with you, boy? I ain't seen you in a while, Chris. Chris has been good. It's been good to see you in here, though, man. I know you're gonna be giving us the business, but it's still good to see you, Chris. Much love to you, boy. Piano Man, you heard Coach I. Very similar questions to Alabama, man. Very similar questions. As you see, as we told people, no disrespect, we told people watch Austin Mack. We told people give it time. Give it time. Keelan is the future. He's a young kid. He's going to be there. Trust me. Keelan is the future of Alabama football. This kid is going to be it, right? But at the moment, he's still learning. When those live bullets start going, man, it's different. It's different in high school, right? Yeah. Give the young man time. He going to be right where he need to be. 5-star kid, very, very talented. Right now, Austin Mack is a little ahead of him. So is Ty Simpson. My 3 questions, Piano Man, that I posed to you: quarterback, running back, and at the guard situation with Jaden Roberts being dinged up again. What you thinking about these things? You heard Coach I with Georgia, very similar. What's your outlook on Alabama's?
And Coach I, good to see you again, my brother. I missed you the last time you were on. You were so in and out, man. You were so in and out of there that last time. It was almost like me trying to run down a fast running back. I just missed the play, you know. But on the real, let me take this in the 3, 2, and then the 1. Number 3, Jaden Roberts. Coach Sean, how long have I been saying in my X factors that on the offensive side of the ball,
facts,
that the number 1 X factor was going to be injuries?
Facts.
Injuries. I've been saying it, Coach I, all spring. Injuries, not a play, not a particular player, not a particular scheme. Injuries were going to be the X factor, and I'd be doggone if this didn't happen. And I've also said that Jaden Roberts had to be healthy. Yeah. Now they're plugging in Vandermark. I think that's what's going on, and they're liking Vandermark from what I've been hearing. They're liking Vandermark. So the blessed thing that's coming from it is the fact that yes, Jaden is hurt. We prefer Jaden because he flows. He's very, very fluid with the system. But because he's dinged up right now, you've got to put the next person in, and that's going to be Vandermark. I think it's going to be okay. Don't know the extent of Jaden's injury, but we got to, watch that, because I'm still saying I just don't like that we're not experienced enough to just say, oh, next man up. Sometimes that philosophy doesn't work all the time. It works, but it's not solid all the time. So we got to watch that. You said running backs, right?
Yeah. They say Jam is doing very, very well, but he made it seem like Jam, I took it a little different than everybody else. People took it like, okay, Jam did great. But I took it as, well, hell, where everybody else at? I mean, we got 40 running backs.
I'm also hearing A.K. Deere, Richard Young, they're doing their thing too. Okay. So that O-line, those running backs, I've been saying it all along. That's where our question mark is, not because of ability, not just because of ability, but because of the fact that they were not utilized that much last year. They've got to get used to getting heavily utilized. Quarterback, Coach I'm going to say this about Gunnar Stockton. I went back and looked at his high school film. I went back and looked at the dude can ball out. Yeah. Georgia got him for a reason. Everybody hollering that Georgia's going to fall off. Don't believe that hype. No, don't believe that hype. I don't believe it. Gunnar Stockton is that dude. Now, will his line hold up?
That's the question.
Will his line hold up? Will his receivers be solid? Will they be consistent? Will Branch and a couple other guys out there, are they going to run the right route? Will there be a connection with them? It's going to be the same thing with Alabama. Will the line hold up for Ty or whomever it is they're going to put back there?
Facts.
Will the line hold up? What's the connection going to be? What the relationship is going to be? And that's what's going to separate, I'm going to say this, Bama, Georgia, Texas from everybody else. Relationships with everybody on the line, injuries, and all that good stuff. So Bama is doing what Bama does at this time of the year. It's the first scrimmage. I wouldn't read too much into it. Probably about the third one. Then if things are not going right, then I start worrying.
Facts. I could not agree even more with you, Piano Man. Hey, listen, Coach, I hit it right on the head with Georgia. Piano Man hit it right on the head with Alabama. Brinsky, same question to you. My 3 questions at this point, and it may have been a different 3 questions 2 months ago, a month ago, right? But today, my question is quarterback, running back, guard. What is going on at guard? What other running back has done well? I think somebody just sent me a text and said Daniel Hill did well, right? That's good to hear. That's what I was waiting on. What other running back did well? I need at least 3 guys in that rotation. And quarterback. Which 2 quarterbacks did well? What's your outlook, B Sharp, on quarterback, running back, and guard?
I haven't had a chance to watch the scrimmage yet, but I seen like one you just said, Daniel Hill. That's the only thing that I heard.
Yeah.
So far, and I just seen pictures from it. But hopefully, Cam Dewberry did great, because I know he's one of those guys that's going to replace Tyler Booker on the inside. So hopefully he went out there and performed very well. Keon Keeley, I seen somebody in the chat said they knocked Will on his backside a few times, so that's a good thing. And I've been hearing a few things during the camp based on reports that Clint and Justin and all those other guys been saying, like, I can't remember exactly who said it, but they were saying that Keon has really stepped up his game this all season. He's trying to make a big impact this season. But for quarterback, of course, Ty, and you want pretty much, I think it's going to be lined up Ty, Austin, and Keelan. I hope it's lined up that way based on experience, but may the better man win. But it pretty much ties our quarterback. So that whole argument is pretty much done in my eyes. Like it's almost, we over talking it at this point. Running back, I just want Jam to just just hit them holes, man. Not figuratively.
No did it.
No did it.
Don't be scared, man. Just stop trying to bounce it out and actually make big plays this year. I want to see Daniel Hill back there with Richard Young. I think Richard Young is going to have a great season, especially if they give him a ball, give him the football. So can't wait to see it, man. Only time will tell.
Okay, I love it, man. This is to Coach I. This is get back to Coach I, because we have the same question ourselves, man. So from Coach DeBoer's press conference, he said it was sort of give and take, nip and tuck. He said the offense actually played a lot better than he thought. He said the defense gave up a lot of runs. Now, you know how we are as fans, right? If the defense went out there and dominated, we like, man, what the hell wrong with the offense? What's going on?
Right.
If the defense go out there and get killed, we like, oh my God, our defense up. So it was back and forth. It was nip and tuck. Defense, they stopped the pass rush, but at the same time, the offense had some great plays against them. So Jam broke some great runs. Daniel Hill broke some great runs from what I just got a text and somebody told me. What's your thoughts on that, Coach I, with you guys? I know with Georgia, obviously, outstanding defensive team always, right? Do you think, especially with Branch coming over, Coach I, what is your expectation with that offense, man, going into this scrimmage today, especially with somebody like that electric coming over to Georgia? Very similar to Latier Brooks, but older.
Well, listening to Coach T-Rob press conference, I want to say it was Thursday morning, He said skilled players have been a lot to handle in the preseason. So that's actually bodes well, because we have veteran corners. We got KJ Bolden, who's freshman All-American safety, saying that skilled players have been a lot to handle. Not that they couldn't, but a lot to handle. That tells me that they're doing a little bit better in preseason camp than our receivers last year. But to be honest, when you lead the country in drops, ain't nowhere to go but up. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think with the, I think again, we all talked last year how, Georgia and Bama kind of had the same issue. Like they didn't have that running back that was going, fit it up into the A gap and then lead with your helmet and your shoulder pass and knock somebody backwards. So that's what I'm waiting to hear about. Like who I get Nate Frazier is explosive, but Nate Frazier ain't that short yardage guy. Like I'm waiting to hear, and I'm hoping I can hear something Tuesday in Kirby's press conference, to talk about this. Like, is it Rod Robinson? Because and I saw somebody put this in the comments. All of Georgia's bigger backs are muscular and without a lot of flexibility, which leads to injury. You know what I'm saying? Like we've had that issue. Like we get these guys and they're 6'1", 225, 230, but they can't stay healthy. And if we ain't got no back that can stay healthy back there, dog, that's an issue for short yardage. You know what I'm saying? And this is a game of inches when you're talking about the elites, the Texas, Georgias, Bamas. You know what I'm saying? Like when we talk about winning the SEC championship, like that's what I want to hear. Like I have heard great things about the wide receivers, but I want to know too about the running backs, though. Like I need somebody gonna get up in that, like you say, not in the hole, but in the A gap and knock somebody backwards. You know what I'm saying?
let me ask you this, Coach, because I'm gonna ask Brinsky and Piano Man the same thing with Bama. If you got one concern, I know what mine is for Bama. If you got one concern on either side of the ball, what is it?
For me,
I know what ours is.
I can tell you, so it's not a concern, but I definitely want to see more of. Got to see more pressure from our D line. Got to.
Facts.
Got to see more pressure.
Boy, you read my mind.
Listen, man, we played steady last year, but we didn't create no new line of scrimmages negatively for the offense last year. Outside of the Texas game against Texas, it's like our defensive line was. They licking their chops. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what was going on with that. We sacked them like 13 times total in 2 games, had a whole bunch of TFLs. Then we play Kentucky and we can't get a 1-yard stop. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I need to see more consistency on that D line. And Shawty in the comments, him and some of the players, I don't know, Shawty might have went to the, Shawty, you go to the scrimmage, dog? He might have went to the scrimmage today. So maybe we can get some insight. He said Rod injury and Kid. Is Rod still injured? See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I hope he looked good during the summer, but they wasn't hitting. You know what I'm saying? And again, we need one of them big bodies to stay healthy, man.
And see, that's my thing, man. Before I give it to Piano Man, listen. What's up, Coach Carl? Much love to my brother, Coach Carl, who just entered the chat, man. Coach Carl just asked me, what are 3 big that we have for the teams? And it's crazy similar how Coach Eyes is very similar to ours. And even now, his concern is my concern, pass rush. The reason why I say that is even with our offense, Coach DeBoer said that they countered the pass rush. We didn't get a lot of pass rush on, right? And that was our problem last year. Sure, LT Overton had almost 7. We had nobody with over 3 sacks last year, man. You know what I'm saying?
Sound about like Jordan.
Yeah. So Piano Man, let's switch it up like this. We know about the quarterbacks. We know about the offense. If you got a concern, not necessarily a panic concern, but a concern of something that you want to see that may or may not be up to your liking right now at this stage, what is it?
When I heard today that Jam broke a 50-yarder on him
against the run.
On the run,
picking up where we left off at, damn it.
I don't give a rat's behind what time of the season it is. That's not supposed to happen. And you say that you working on increasing pressure, beefing up that line and all that kind of stuff. When somebody can bust it 50 yards on you, they done got past everybody. And that concerns me that if Jam Miller do that, and I understand today was first day, I got that part. But Did it happen anymore today? Was there like another 20 yarder? Okay, 50 yard, all right. But did it happen again? And so that's my concern. Will we be consistent on the D-line in stopping the run?
That's facts, man. That's fact. Piano Man, I think you need to reiterate that, man. Because again, it could have just been a great play by the offense, right? You win some, you lose some, right?
Right.
But the reason why I want you to reiterate that is, I say again, picking up where we left off, our last 3-4 games of the season, man, weren't to my liking on the defensive side of the ball. And I told y'all my thoughts on this 4-2-5, and I told you why, right? Mike might have been, not going to overreact, might have been a good play by the offense, might have been blocked well, but again, reiterate again, Piano Man, why that's your concern.
Because if this is not attended to like today, I'm telling y'all again, I've said it before, Coach, no disrespect to you, bro, but Georgia does not concern me. Auburn playing that cemetery concerns me, but Georgia does not concern me. Tennessee does not concern me. Vanderbilt don't concern me, but Florida State concerns me. Game 1, because a team like that, if like I said, if Jam busted on you like that, Florida State come in there and just get the least little confidence in a run like that, and you have not settled that issue, it's going to be a long day in Tallahassee, because they're going to run the ball on you. Won't be no need to pass it. If they can run it, why pass it?
I think like what Coach Sean said, it depends on how the 50-yard run look. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if he was breaking tackles along the way, that ain't great. You know what I'm saying? Because you want to, you know what I'm saying? But if it was like maybe somebody read the play wrong and then got sealed, and then somebody blocked them really well, and then Jam just hit the crease and was out. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Coach Sean. Can I chime in, Coach Sean?
Yes, sir.
As the defensive coach, right? A lot of people concerned about the running game. The difference is we don't know if Jam scored on the first team, second team, bust a big run on the first team, second team, or third team.
And that's kind of what I was saying.
We don't know who was out there at that point when he broke that big run.
Right.
You don't know how far the field was spreaded. We don't know who was on the hash mark, and he cut back and went far side. He might have cut back and went field side when they ended over there by the corner. Got a long run off. It could have been a delay, like a delayed draw. They've been pushing up field, and he handed off, and everybody bypassed the quarterback, and he bust through the middle. Like, it's so many different things. When Ryan grew up as a play caller, they could have been running the RPO, and then he just handed off the Jam when everybody was playing the pass, because you seen different rock concept. And then Jam comes across and go back. It could have been on the second team defense. It could have been when they were subbing out defensive line, and you caught the defense team off balance, or caught the defense team licking on the sideline doing checks, kind of like Tennessee does. Like, they'll sideline one player, turn to the side and wait till you make a check, and then they run the ball on you. It could be any type of little gimmick that happened in practice that got Jammed to that point.
Yeah.
But my thing is, it went but one long run the whole spring, the whole summer, and even fall camp. They had one long run on defense, and then we all panicking, right? I mean, I've seen Nick Saban with LaRondo Kane and Dante Hightower back to give up a 40-yard run. I mean, we've seen people burst out big runs when we had the stellar defense, right? Yeah. It's just certain players at a certain point in time may be a good idea. My thing is encouraging for me. I'm not worried about the defense giving up one big run. When they say Jam burst a 50-yard run, I'm sitting here looking like, oh hell, Jam running the ball that hard, that far?
Right.
It's a plus side to me that we got a running back that can burst a 50-yard run, because we ain't seen that since down Jameer Gibbs now.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So
definitely not last season. Definitely.
People upset about the 50-yard run. You should be excited that Jam had the juice to get 50 yards.
And that's what I'm saying, man. Why are we panicking? I'm about to say the deep, like Piano Man said, it was either you, Piano Man, or Coach Sean. I'm like, bro, if the defense did bad, did good. Y'all be concerned about the offense. The offense did bad.
That's what it is in preseason.
Facts.
It's just we trying to find something we complain about.
Yeah, we playing against us, man. Like if our offense is moving the ball on that defense that we saw last year, we got to help our offense. But if our offense can't move the ball on our defense, we could be looking like, damn, is Ryan Grove plays it Nick Sharon 2.0. So I mean,
oh my God,
it's never as good as it seems, or it's never as bad.
I'm saying, man, like I'm telling you, me personally, right? We in practice. Our offense, we beat the offense one day, offense come back out there and skunk monkey us the next day. But we get on our defensive player because we want our defense player to win every single damn play, every single damn day. We ain't gonna win them all, but we trying to push them to win them all. So they'll keep pushing hard and hard and hard and harder. But shit, we gotta look at it. It keep going hard and hard and hard. Practice just started, man. These kids' body ain't physical like that right now. They hadn't been hitting each other, be hitting weight saw or something. Now they starting to hit each other. They're gonna take a minute for them body to form to get used to those contact, get used to those licks. They probably broke a tackle. They probably came in, the linebacker trying to come down and fill the gap, and the guard might have caught him and hit him in the chin. That could be why Jalen Roberts hurt right now, trying to pick up a blitzing linebacker, and Jam got bursted. We never know because until we start taking contact after contact after contact after contact and getting in football physical shape, then we'll know. Probably by end of next week, when they get to that second and third scrimmage, we'll know what Alabama offense is about and their defense is about. As long as they don't leak too much to the public, we'll know what we're really about in those coming days.
Yeah, I agree 1,000%, man. Brinsky, is Brinsky still
on? He had to step out right quick.
Had to step out.
Yeah.
I agree 1,000%. Shawty right there had a remark for you, Piano Man. We don't count concerns. We will see you between the hedges.
You know what? Let me tell you something, just my damn opinion. Let me give you my damn opinion. We gonna beat y'all. Bye.
Hey, listen, ain't that we really can say to that because we only beat y'all once in the last.
You think I'm worried about all that?
Last 9 tries now. They get it right. Y'all won twice in the last 9 tries.
Right. Which is what I'm saying is you shouldn't be concerned, but let's not act like Florida State got a better chance to beat y'all than we do. Let's not act crazy now. That's just getting ludicrous.
Florida
State just getting ludicrous.
Florida State, everybody's saying Florida State had a better shot because we don't know nothing about Florida State.
What that mean, dog? They ain't got.
They had a horrible year. They had a horrible year last year.
Man,
that's still Florida State, man. That's still Florida State, Coach.
When the last time they was Florida State?
It's just like Georgia Tech didn't have no shot of being y'all, but they still down there whooped y'all ass, right?
But no, they didn't. But they didn't though. That's what I'm saying. Like we don't care how the game goes. We care about W's and L's, right? That's why we can't say
we're not going out here
and L's.
You as
W's and L's.
You as a Georgia fan, you may overlook somebody, but hell, we overlooked Vandy last year, got our ass whooped. We overlooked Oklahoma and got our ass whooped. We ain't overlooking nobody no more.
You talking to a different Georgia fan. I'm a realistic fan. That's what I'm trying to tell.
Yeah, we ain't not looking over.
Just because you beat somebody 7 times, like y'all have, I wouldn't come on here and say we're gonna beat y'all. I'm picking y'all to win that game in Athens.
Yeah, I pick us to win the game because I don't think Georgia can beat us right now.
But when we talking about analyzing football, there's no football reason you can give me that Florida State has a better chance to beat Bama than Georgia does. There's no football reason for that.
I agree.
I don't say Florida have a better chance to beat
Bama than Georgia.
I say if Florida State beat Bama, it's because we coming out the gate with no experience.
Worried about their running backs over Georgia running backs. Like, come on,
no. You mistook that, Coach. I'm saying I'm worried about game 1.
Yeah, this game 1 coming out the gate, Florida State might have a chance to beat Bama.
I wasn't worried about.
By the time we get to Georgia, we're gonna be prime. We're gonna be prime ready by the time we get to Georgia.
Man, listen, hey, Coach. Wait a minute. Hold up, Coach. Coach, listen. Now I've been bragging on y'all because I want to do Florida State worse than y'all did them. You see what I'm saying? I'm just taking it from
which could realistically happen because they ain't been the Florida State that we know. They've been that since when? When the last time?
Bobby Bowden left.
That's what I'm saying. They had the one good year when their quarterback gets hurt and then we blow them out. But like outside of that year, consistently they have not been that Florida State. So I'm like, we're not gonna act like Florida State in the same round with Georgia, even when we talking about playing against Bama. That's not even realistic, though.
Yeah, like I said, I only meant from a game one perspective because we're not playing Georgia, we're playing Florida State. That's what that's how I meant it. So, but if
I'm not counting nobody out.
I don't count nobody out either, dog. Like I literally analyze the games as we go. You like I don't know what other Georgia fans you don't talk to, but Coach Sean can tell you that, dog. I analyze games as they go, regardless of what happened last year, regardless of what happened 10 years in a row. Like, I mean, if you take the last 25 years, Georgia Tech's beat us like 3 times, maybe 4
times, right?
But when I go into the game, I look at what's going on right now, what they can do right now. That has not like last year ain't gonna help you win this year. That don't matter. You know what I'm saying? It's like it is what it is. But again, if I'm talking about Georgia, Bama, if you talking about how we play when we play against Bama, then it's rightfully to think Bama should have the edge in that game because of how it's going. That doesn't mean that's how it's going to play out. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all see me?
No.
We don't see you, B Sharp.
Okay, I meant to do y'all hear me? But
we can hear you. Yeah.
Let me get B Sharp on here. Let me get B Sharp opinion. B Sharp, listen. And just for the record, I feel what all the brothers are saying, but I will never in the history of StreamYard come on here and say Florida State got a better chance of beating us than Georgia. I would never say that. Not Sean. Not Florida State. We probably gonna beat them by 40 points, man. Real talk.
I think we'll beat them by 17, but 40
I'm not taking no opponent lightly. Not one.
No, not one.
Not never that. Facts.
I don't know what our team possession. Yeah, on paper.
Exactly. Thank you, B Sharp.
I know we look good on paper. Yeah, I'd say we can do some things.
Right.
But I'm never going to count out Georgia. Why? Because they got Kirby Smart. They got Glenn Schumann over there. They got guys over there that has been over there consistently. Mike Bobo ain't really a concern of mine. That's more of a Georgia concern. But still, I respect Mike Bobo. He done enough. They still consistently win. They consistently still run the ball good.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'm not shorting none of these guys because I know what they are capable of. We acting like this is a 7-game series. This is not a 7-game series. This is a who played good today.
One game.
Facts.
That's all the thing that matters. Who played good today? And it could be Georgia. It could be Alabama. And it don't matter if history gonna say
it's on Alabama.
Right.
Exactly. It doesn't matter what Georgia can have the best team ever. But if they lose that game, what they're gonna say we won. We were the better team.
Right.
It don't matter.
Right.
So I just say, man, y'all better focus on each like Coach Sean, you said many times. You think it's a small game until you lose one.
Until you lose one.
Yeah. Until you lose one.
Try losing one. Yeah.
Right. I'm not taking nobody.
They better focus on Florida State and stop talking about Georgia. That's all I'm gonna say.
And see, for me, we were just speaking in the context of the football realm. We all get game one is the only one that matter. You know, we all get that.
Right.
We were just speaking in strictly in the context of when we all play each other. You know what I'm saying? But let me get your opinion on this, B Sharp. If you got a concern about Alabama football, I told you my concern was just pass rush. I'm not satisfied that we got. I mean, I know we got all these great linebackers, but I need to see us get a consistent pass rush, man. Last year, we left a lot of quarterbacks with a lot of time. And from the first scrimmage, just from what Coach DeBoer say, it seems like we didn't get a consistent pass rush today. I just want to know what you thought about that.
No, we didn't. We need guys to step up from like Quay Russaw, LT Overton. LT missed a lot of tackles last year that was in the backfield, especially it wasn't a sack, but it was a crucial 4th down in that Georgia game when Trevor Etienne just slipped right through his hands, just went right over. So, yeah, man, we need a consistent pass rush. It's definitely going to help the secondary because I believe the secondary can possibly be the best in the country. But if we have that consistent pass rush going at them, it's only so much time they can hold on to the ball. and we know those DBs are going to make plays. So we definitely need some type of pressure. But I know you don't like the scheme. I'm not too much of a fan of it myself, but I think the guys will have a better understanding of it this year. They'll know what their assignments are. They'll feel more comfortable with it. They know what Kane Womack wants. I think it was just an adjustment period. We just gotta just see how everything go. And I believe we got the guys that can get to the quarterback. Seriously.
Yeah.
So y'all don't like the 4-2-5?
Can I hit on this, man, before I step out and go on my walk with my wife looking at me? Right. I'll jump back on from my phone when I get to walking if it don't go dead. But let me tell y'all something about this defense, man. If our defense is not getting pressure on our offense right now, it's not a problem with the defense. Yeah. The defensive ends we had, the linebacker we had, are excellent pass rusher with great speed. That means it's a testament to our offensive line, our tackles are blocking that damn well. I'm telling you, man, I saw this defense with my own two eyes make Ty Simpson run around that pocket like a chicken with a head cut off. Had the offensive line scrambling. I done seen Quay Roos all damn near bench press a defense end coming out. Offensive tackle coming out the edge. The pass rush that we have, as long as they are healthy and they're playing within the confines of the defense, is going to be ferocious. If they didn't get no pressure today, either they're going 3/4 speed or the offensive line got that much better, that fast. And if the offensive line is that much better, then we ain't worrying too much about defense, because this offense is going to put up a lot of damn points, and the defense just got to hold on to win games. I'm telling you, man, defense win championship, offense win games. So as long as our offense is winning these games and giving our defense time to jail, because, man, I mean, just think about it. We've been watching vanilla versions of Alabama offense all spring, all summer long. Now they're getting into the season. They starting to implement everything that Ryan Groves and Caleb DeBoer are doing. The defense hadn't seen some of this stuff they putting in right now. They just dropping new stuff in as they go. Boom, they may be coming in every single week or every single day, dropping all new stuff and coming in the game plan that defense don't see, because the offense and defense don't practice together. They only come together when it's time to go against each other. Ones versus two versus threes, like that. That's the only time they play together, is when they come together as a unit to compete against each other. So what the defense is seeing with offense, they don't practice against that. They just going through their keys when they practice, and they practice against themselves going through their keys. And they do one-on-ones with the wide receiver. But when they come together as a team, they're not practicing against Alabama defense that they've been seeing all along. They're just coming out there. Ryan Grubb maybe getting them different stuff, getting in his bag, and the defense take time to adjust, man. But by the time we play Florida State, they're going to come out there. They're going to have some game film Florida State last year. They're just going to have to move around with a new quarterback. They're going to go back and see UCF stuff that he ran with, Gus ran. They're going to go back to Auburn film to see what Gus did at Auburn, even all the way back to Arkansas State. They're going to have a game plan for Florida State depending on how Gus Malzahn calls plays. So they'll know basically everything Gus is capable of doing. And then with the stuff that Bama's doing right now, offense may be winning. They'll pick up on some of those keys that Ryan Grubb is doing when they get wide side of the field versus the short side of the field. And then they know how to play defense. It's all a struggle when you get on the field in defense, especially in practice, when you practice against your own people. You don't want to be coming off the edge 1,000 miles an hour, hit, tie, break the damn arm. You don't want to do the same thing to Austin Matt when you know them two right there. It's like the front runner for the starting job. Yeah, they may blitz Keon Russell a little bit more, but they ain't coming out there at them top two right now, because those are the top two right now. And I see a lot of folks keep saying Ty the starter. I'm not going to say Ty the starter until he rolled his little skinny ass out there on down all with the 30s. When he rolled out there all with the 30s and he the starter, then I'm going to say Ty the starter. Until then, we can win with Ty, we can win with Keelan, we can win with Austin. It just depends on who rolls out there. That's who I'm rolling with. Roll damn Ty. Let me get in here and get that walk on before I get my butt whooped. But that's all I wanted to say, Coach Sean. Like, seriously, man, let's stop worrying so much about what the defense is doing until we line up against somebody outside of the Crimson Tide color. When you put on another jersey and Florida State coming out there and start busting 20 and 30-yard runs, that's when we need to start being concerned. But in practice with each other, I got a linebacker that won't hit nobody no more because the last person he hit here, he hurt him. So he won't even hit nobody. So you never know, man. Like, it's so much stuff and so many nuances going on with defenses right now, especially with Alabama. Piano Man said it. Injuries. Jalen Roberts get injured. Who knows? The defense might be just going like 3/4 speed, man, trying to keep from killing damn bodies. We don't know. How the hell did Jalen Roberts get hurt? Did somebody put him on his ass, or did somebody bend him up? Like, how we know what happened? So we just gotta be patient, man, and just let everything work out. If we get into Florida State run down the ball up down the field, then we got a problem. Because then we know Georgia gonna come back and run the same kind of stuff that Florida State did, and then they're gonna monopolize our defense, and then we probably gonna be in trouble. So I just say, man, roll down Tide, man. I'll be listening if I can type, man. Coach, I'm not arguing with you, but I'm just saying I'm not gonna count Florida State out, even though I know we're gonna beat Florida State in my heart. But I'm not gonna sit here on the thing and say we're gonna go down there and steamroll Florida State. Because
I never said that's not what I said. That's not
Florida State is still a program. They still a program,
right?
And they had a 2-win season last year. They're gonna be coming out. Bama is their national championship game at the first of the season. Right. Just like we each other national championship game. Right. Y'all ours, we y'all's. We don't compete. Bama don't compare to no other team in the country but Georgia. We don't give a damn about Ohio State and Michigan. It's Bama and Georgia right now because Kirby come from Bama, and then he trying to do the same thing that he did in Bama over Georgia. So they're the only two teams that compare to each other. Alabama and Georgia, we mirror image of each other.
Right.
We ain't worrying about nobody else. That's why everybody always saying that Bama, Georgia. Yeah, we probably gonna beat Georgia, but I ain't gonna count that shit out neither.
let me tell you this before you go, Coach Carl, really quick, 10 seconds. For me, when I say I ain't talking about just me. I ain't talking about Bama's defense. I'm not a fan of the 4-2-5. Of anybody, of anywhere. I just, as an offensive guy, I don't like how much space it can create. I don't like the numbers game with the 4-2-5. I don't like how the middle of the field gets 4-2-5. I when I was an offensive guy, I enjoyed going against those kind of defenses. I mean, just as an offensive guy, I don't like us running that kind of. It's just the scheme I don't like. You know what I'm saying? It ain't really necessarily us. It's just I don't like nobody running. I don't like that defense. I prefer to run. I like two gapping. I like that.
Did you pay attention when Michigan ran the 4-2-5 against us and beat us?
Yeah, I did.
Did you see how Ohio State ran 4-2-5 against Texas? Just about every defensive scheme you see, even from college, from high school to college, NFL, it's all 4-2-5 mostly. You get a 3-4 check. You get the 3-3-5 stacks. Sometimes you get 4-3, but most of it is a 4-2-5 base, and then they'll walk a safety down and make it a 4-3. They're not putting big linemen and big linebackers on the field. On third down, everybody putting outside linebackers that's our speed rushers, so they can put pressure on the quarterback, try to beat tackles off the edge because they're bigger and they faster. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So,
but what I'm saying is Michigan was more flexible in order to run that kind of thing. To me, our personnel is changing, but to me, some of our starters don't fit that. Like when I look at Tim Keenan per se, I don't look at him as that type of defensive tackle. I think of him as a straight nose. You know what I mean? To me, he had his best seasons when he was playing zero. Like to me, I know he can play. In the gap. I know he can do that, but Michigan to me had those kind of players to fit that to a T. Right? They had those DBs that enjoy tackling. I don't think we had it yet. I think we got them on the roster, but I think they puppies right now. I think the roster's changing. Right? I think the 4-2-5 is just one of those schemes where you really got to have the personnel that fit that. And I get it. Everybody running that because of the up tempo and the spread.
Yeah, up tempo offense spread.
Yeah, I totally understand. I'm just saying I like the gap schemes was harder for me to go against. The gap schemes, and I get it. College football is changing. It's not that ran that way anymore, right? I just don't like when we play against teams that run a lot of tight ends. And to me, I don't like seeing LT Overton standing up out there in space, getting him caught like that. I don't think he's quick enough. That's how Oklahoma was getting around the edges on us. You know what I'm saying? I like seeing him with his hand in the dirt. I don't think he's quick enough to be out there on like Quindarius Robinson, But
I think
I do understand. I
think Freddie Roach was experimenting with those guys last year, trying to figure out the best mixture of speed and power. And then it just didn't get it right until like end of the season when you start seeing James Smith and Tim Keenan in the game at the same time. Jeremiah Benham and LT Over in the game at the same time. Like when he found a niche of the first and second down guys, then he'll switch it to a second and third down guy, depends on the pass downs or run down. He actually kind of got into his bag kind of the end of the season. What came down with Michigan, man, I think the Michigan game, everybody was just checked out basically. And then you seen some of the guys that weren't getting no PT actually start playing a little harder because they finally started getting PT. And you start seeing the nuances and all the mixtures inside of the 4-2-5, how it could be. The thing that I don't like is when we playing against a physical down here running team, and then they jump into the 3-3-5. Like that's what I don't like. Like if you're gonna play against Tennessee and with Tennessee spread, or you're gonna go against Sarkisian with some of the spread concept he do, and you want to jump into the stack on those teams. Don't jump into the damn 3-3 stack on Vandy. Like, why are you jumping this stack on Vandy? You running 4-2-5 when Georgia in the first half, Georgia couldn't do nothing. Then you want to switch to a 3-3 stack and then let Georgia start pounding the ball at you. Then once you start coming down here, Georgia start dumping on top of your head. Like, figure out a way to stay out of the 3-3 stack. Even if you had to roll down to a 4-3 or you switch it to a 3-4 defense at that point.
I think some of that is because, like you said,
stay out of that stack.
Y'all switching to the 4-2-5 body types. I believe Crimson hit on it. 4-2-5 body types, especially up in the front seven, are a little bit.
I don't think we all way there yet. I do not think we all way there yet.
And I think like Coach Carl was saying, when y'all started out in the 4-2-5, and then y'all switched to that 3-3 stack. The 3-3 stack take bigger body types. Y'all are moving towards the 4-2-5.
Yeah,
so he had a mix of both body types in there, which allowed Georgia last year to start coming back.
To start coming down the hill.
We got the right body types out there, but you're trying to run a defense for the different body types. But I think Coach Carl is saying now he's feeling that the personnel is matching the 4-2-5.
It's matching the 4-2-5.
That's what I'm saying.
Tim Keenan played better in the 3-3-4 in that one gap. But now when you put him in a 4-2-5 consistent beside James Smith, where Smith is more pad rush and he more gap controller, of course. Right. Then you seen Tim Keenan start blossom. He started bursting out. That's when he started raising up in the draft stack because you put him aside. Him, Jeremiah Beeman, or him and James Smith side by side is going to be a terror on the inside because at that point you can't double Tim. You got to double the quicker guy. Yeah, that's the guy you're going to have to put hands on because you leave James Smith for Jeremiah Bean 1-on-1, your quarterback probably going to get injured.
Yeah.
So you're going to double them and then let those guys, let the bigger, slower guy try to make the play.
And I think a lot of it was injuries too. Quindarius got hurt. That made LT having to stand up, got him out there. And that's all I'm saying. I don't like seeing LT Overton out there with standing up. I don't like seeing that. To me,
I don't think you're going to see it this year though.
Right, you had what's number 28? You had John Moran Lathan and LT on the same side. Except John Moran had his hand in the dirt and LT was standing up, and they was killing us on the edges, running to the backside, killing us.
But with the 4-2-5 this year, maybe LT is the hand in the dirt.
LT should be handing. Yeah,
so he's not gonna have any flat responsibility or anything. As
Quay Russaw standing up, you're gonna have. Like you got Quay Russaw, you're gonna have Keon Keeley. You still got Noah Carter playing. He the third on the depth chart. You still got Leonze Pierre. Like they have a whole lot of speed rushers that's standing up right now. And then all the bigger guys got their hands in the dirt, which they supposed to have last year too. But I just think like you said, injury wise, they were just fumbling around, man, trying to figure something out to try to make it through the season without dropping all the young boys and not knowing what they're doing. Yeah, but I appreciate y'all, man. Let me get out of here before I get my butt beat because she done came in here twice.
Right.
I'll be in the chats, man. I'll be in the chat, man. Y'all be safe. I gotta get the heart rate up, man. So before she kill me.
All right, Coach Carl, we appreciate you, bro.
Hey, shout out to USCJ, man. I see him in there. Hey, USCJ, Big Ten won the championship the last 2 years. So, hey, you got it. You got it until the SEC. You know what I'm saying? We got it. You got it. So, ain't nothing I can say. Ohio State won, Michigan won. Is what you gonna say? You know what I'm saying?
When you won as many as as many times as
say
the
that
SEC,
again, bro.
when you've won as many as the SEC's won, we're not gonna argue with you about that. Cool.
Right.
Great.
Right. You got them too. So the last 2 years, hey, Big Ten on top, dog. Ain't nothing we can do about that. Only thing we can do is to get our position back. That's all we can do.
Facts,
so,
man. F all that. F y'all conference, man. Y'all nothing about y'all conference, man.
But see, the difference is I'm gonna say to that comment though, USCJ, you should know by now. You know me for a couple years, and these guys are like me. All they care about is Alabama winning. All I care about is Georgia winning. If the SEC don't win, we don't care. All we care about is our team winning. All those teams that's in the middle of the pack, them the ones that be like the SEC for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Will I root for Alabama when they play in the bowl game against Big Ten? Probably so.
Likewise.
Probably so.
Likewise.
You know what I'm saying? Likewise. But at the end of the day, I don't want them to win. If I can't win, I want a championship. You know what I'm saying?
I never looked at Georgia as a rivalry.
Right.
Yeah.
I look at LSU as a rivalry. I look at Auburn as a rivalry. I was just like, I get sick and tired of some Georgia fans, but I don't consider them a rivalry.
I'd say the same thing. Like, South Carolina sees us as a rival, but we don't see them as a rival. You know what I'm saying? And then Georgia fans try to say it's a Bama Georgia rivalry. First off, it's not. Second of all, you got to win for it to be a rivalry. But it's just we the big dogs on the block, so everybody gonna always pit us against each other. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? And if Georgia doesn't win. So like last year, the SEC looked bad regardless because Georgia lost in the first round and Alabama didn't make the playoffs. So both of the big dogs didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? So, man, like me and Piano Man agree. Hey, we didn't win. What we gonna say?
Notice that none of us are salty because if we being real, leave it to Coach Sean to give you the truth in the details, man. The truth is in the details, bro. The SEC has put belt to your asses for as long as my daughter's been born. So 1-2. Hey man, you sound like a Texas fan right now. We almost won it. We almost did it. Bruh, stop it. You almost lost to Vanderbilt. Georgia beat you twice in one season, and you had a good season. Shout out to you. You won the same thing Alabama won last year. Nothing. You know what I mean? So
y'all still got that crystal ball in there. That's all y'all got.
Georgia had a great season. Georgia lost their starting quarterback and whipped you twice. Now, you know how hard it is to beat a good team, twice, man? So, bro, great. Shout out to Michigan, shout out to Ohio State. First championship y'all had since whoever was president in 2014. Hey, man, shout out to you. The team that we cheer for, 3 of us, got 6 of them things in like 15, 16 years or so. 6. I don't care about what none of y'all doing in the Big Ten. I don't give a damn about that. Holler at me when you win at least 2 or 3 more in a row. And then you have me biting my nails. Right now, shout out to y'all. Great job, Michigan. Great job. Look at Michigan. Won it, then fell the hell off. You know what I mean? Beat us, cool, but you still fell off by championship standards.
So right. And USCJ, like that's my guy. And I don't want you to fall into this conference cheering because that's what middling of the pack do.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying, which right now USC is middle of the pack in the Big Ten, so you gotta hold on to Ohio State and Michigan. See, as Georgia and Bama fans, we don't have to
do that
SEC because we win chips around here. So I know you came in and take a shot, that's my guy, but I'm gonna take one back at you. Middling teams hold on to conference wins. Big
Don't make me get Piano Man started on you, man. You know what I'm saying?
Big dogs win championships, Piano Man. You know what I'm saying? Tell them, big dogs win championships. You know what I'm saying?
We eat, man. we eat. That's what we do. We live to eat, bro. I don't know what USC, you ain't been relevant since Reggie Bush left. So be quiet.
Them days long
time ago, B-Shaw.
You know how long ago that was, Coach Sean? Want me to tell you how long ago that was?
How long ago was that, B-Shaw?
Ooh, break it down, B-Shaw.
Freshman in high school. I am now a 33-year-old man with a child and a wife.
So you should probably be like,
listen, man.
USC.
And this is the thing.
34-year-old. I forgot I had a birthday.
I tell fans of teams like Bama and Georgia and those that want to be elite, we can't use the same excuses when we lose. Like we can't use injury as an excuse because we're elite teams. If you want to be the elite of the elite, you can't use the same excuses. You can't hold on to conference ties because you're supposed to be the conference ties. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like you can't be in the middle of the road pack teams. Them the ones that say, "Oh, we was injured." The SEC, the Big Ten, whoever won the national championship. But when you trying to be the elite, you don't get that same privilege. You know what I'm saying? It's lonely at the top, like my boy Shaw just said. You know, when you at the top, everybody can see you. When you in the middle, you hiding in the bushes. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody really pay attention to you.
This is the truth, man. USC lost in the sauce, and you got to be honest if you're a real football guy. When Georgia and Alabama come to your town, it's a thing. Record sellouts. Fights, trying to get in the games, national tick. We bring all that with us. You may not have a college game day all season. When you play Bama or Georgia, you're gonna have college game day at your service. Man. So let's just be honest, bro. It's okay. It's okay.
Man, the last time we played USC, y'all remember how they were just trying to come out like they were just ready. Like they some
all that crawling and all
that crawling, got their
boy, come
belt to their asses.
That's
for
fact.
Real.
That's fact.
I'm like, man, it's the standard over here, man. Nobody don't care about no man. Y'all too Hollywood over there, man. Y'all soft. Y'all soft. I'm just gonna go ahead and
don't call them soft with the capital T.
S-O-F capital T. S-O-F capital T. Soft. Soft, man. Nobody don't care about no USC. Ain't nobody thinking about no USC. Nobody care about no
Hey, all I can say is meet us in the playoffs, and then we'll see how it go down.
Man, they won't even be top 4 in their conference, man. Stop. I'll take that back, top 6.
Oh, God. You done got B-Shaw woke up, boy.
You got B-Sharp on the Jans rant.
What are we talking about here, man? USC.
The USCJ. Hold up, player. You want all the smoke. You really do? Man, you can't even beat who in your conference?
Oregon,
State,
you got to beat.
Can't beat them.
Yeah.
Michigan, Ohio, Oregon, Penn State.
You can't beat them. Bro. You can't beat them. Man, see,
man, what are we doing here, man?
All I know is this right here. If y'all do it, like what Coach I said, meet us in the playoff.
Let's sell it on the field. Right, let's sell it on the field.
Playoff.
Man, I can on this schedule's so cupcake, man. They got Missouri State, Georgia Southern, Purdue. Y'all should be 3-0 before y'all see Michigan State. I swear if y'all are not 3-0 going in when y'all play Michigan State, something wrong. Then you got go on the road to Illinois. You got Michigan at home. I think this little stretch right here, Michigan, Notre Dame, Nebraska. You go to Notre Dame and Nebraska on the road. That should be a little tough stretch for y'all. But
he said USC beat LSU. The middle of the road last year in the SEC. That's what I'm saying. That's USC. That's all I can say. That's middle of the road problems, and we at the top of the hill.
LSU. This is what they're saying. LSU.
LSU. First game of the year. LSU had won the first game of the year for them in 5 years, bro. So all you did was just
something that everybody been doing.
Something everybody been doing.
So Clemson gonna do it again this year,
bro. Come on now.
That's facts.
I'm sorry, America.
This is a disgrace, man. This is a disgrace to USC, man. John Robinson turned over in his grave hearing all this bull jive coming out your mouth, man.
Right.
Hey, let me get this to Toya. I have not talked to Jans yet, but usually when football season pop up, Jans pop up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But keep going, fellas. Keep going. My bad.
Right. USCJ say the SEC overrated. Whether that's true or not, this Bama and Georgia, we're not overrated.
Nah, it's overrated.
I don't know if the conference is overrated. That's an opinion, but Georgia and Bama not overrated. And
well, I'll tell him this, Coach. If we don't just count conferences,
because the last time Georgia took on Ohio State, we won. The last time,
so did we.
The last time Georgia played Michigan, we won.
Last time we played Ohio State,
right,
52-14. Now
right,
Michigan whipped their asses twice in 1 year, but hey, whatever.
Man, the whole
look, if we count numbers,
so Bama overrated because Oklahoma beat Bama. So that's what you saying.
Stop it.
Bruh,
so can I call USC overrated? Don't make me pull up y'all schedule. Don't make me do it, bro.
Right
Don't make me do it.
USCJ, you done gotta woke up, though.
Let me ask USCJ this. Let me ask you if the SEC is overrated, how can we've had more champions of this thing than any other conference. It's not even close. I can give you at least 4 teams in our conference that's all got them trophies, them gold trophies. How many in the Pac-12 has got? And don't give me that 1965 stuff. I want to know how many people and don't claim the Big Ten yet. I want to know how many teams in the Pac-12 in the last, would you say 20 years? 20 years is the lifespan of our freshmen, right? Since our freshmen on all of our teams been born, how many teams in your West Coast Conference have that gold trophy? I can tell you how many. I can tell you in 20 years, right? I can tell you several out of the SEC that got that thing. No freshman nowhere. That's 19, 20, 18. No freshman has no recollection of you winning anything.
That's crazy.
They were babies when you won.
There's no in the country that gonna say that remember Bush.
Y'all still living out Reggie Bush, man.
Coach Sean.
My fault.
Coach Sean.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what's that dude's name? What's your name?
USCJ.
Whatever.
USCJ.
Hey, look here. I wouldn't be saying much, and you lost to Maryland.
The NFL don't think we overrated.
Saying much, and you lost to Minnesota.
The NFL draft don't think we overrated in that conference.
That's what I say. Hey,
for how many years in a row had the most players drafted? The biggest stars in the NFL are played in the SEC.
That Pro Bowl and that All-Pro team don't think the SEC is overrated.
And you better check the resume. When the last time USC had somebody? I'll wait.
Hey, Coach ain't y'all got that dude Branch?
Yeah.
Where'd he come from?
He left USC.
Yeah.
So if
shout to Nick, shout to Water.
Taylor Williams come from Oklahoma, right?
Yeah.
So he really.
Oh, hey, like I said, man, that's what Midland teams do. They have to have the conference argument. I'm not out. You can't find nowhere that I put on no social media where I go SEC. I want Georgia to win. And listen, I know this for a fact. When I judge conference, I judge by players. Yeah. And I don't care whether you look at them coming into college or leaving college. There's not a question on who has the best players, top to bottom. We get the best overall. Best recruiting goes top to bottom to SEC, and then when you get the NFL, like B Sharp said, the SEC has more NFL draft picks. So when we're talking about players, when you play a Vandy, you still might be playing 2 first rounders. You don't know. When you play a Maryland, you ain't playing no draft picks, dog. When you play Minnesota, you're not playing no draft picks. That's why we say that the conference is the best conference, dog, because South Carolina does have a Dylan Stewart that's gonna be a top 10 pick.
Yeah,
you can't say that about every team. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it doesn't matter whether it's Vandy, Mississippi State is terrible. They are absolutely terrible. I can guarantee you they got a top 3 rounder on their team. I can guarantee that.
Man, you know what I'm saying? And you just lied. That man, if he keep playing the way he playing, top 5, it ain't even gonna be no question.
You right about that.
Hey, big shout out to Nick, man. Nick and all the homies at Water Coolers Talk Sports, man. Much love to them guys.
The Auburn homies in the building.
Yeah, they do big work over there, man. Big work.
Right. That's what I'm talking about, Brisky.
Look,
we don't care about slobber, but we like our guys at Water Cooler.
I'll tell USCJ the same thing. That's why I like Cardale. What's Cardale do with Ohio State? Cardale Jones. He'll throw a tweet out there and talk crazy and make everybody, but he told the truth on the with not Jim Rohn, but the little talk show dude. He was like, listen, I'll keep it real with you. I played Ohio State. Yes, our road to the championship is way easier than the SEC's road. He said it. He said we have maybe 2, maybe 3 big games all season. You know, maybe. He said in a nutshell, it's really 2. Penn State, if we play them, Michigan if we play them. Other than that, the rest is tomato cans. Kentucky every week, like stop it. The SEC, man, you may play 6 ranked teams in 9 weeks. Like we can stop this ridiculous argument. I get it. Shout out to USC. I got a number of love and respect for USC, but the truth is in the details. USCJ, y'all ain't won since the Jordan 2s was out. Like, so let's stop.
Twos,
like stop. Like we can stop. Like we can stop that. Y'all came to the Big Ten and y'all was everybody's whipping boy. Like, stop it, bro. Your conference win something, and at least then I can take you serious. But it's all love to you, though, brother. It's all love to you.
Right.
So let me get you.
Listen, you know, preseason is upon us, Coach Sean.
Yeah. I enjoy it. I just hit him with the truth. See, the truth works better than anything else, brother.
Facts.
Because if you know football, now the truth only works with fans that understand.
Who know football, right?
The delusional fans don't know that the truth is being told to them because they in their own world, right? If you know football, we all know USC has been virtually irrelevant. Y'all known for everything but winning right now. Coaching, moving, players. Y'all ain't won nothing. So you should really be quiet. But I respect the fact you behind your team. I like that. But I like people that win, then talk. So I can respect that. Right. You ain't won nothing. So
in our own fan bases, Coach Sean, like for Georgia, Mike Bobo is being looked at. You know what I'm saying? I ain't saying he on the hot seat. I'm just saying there's some people out here looking, just like I seen some people in the comments that say if what Piano Man say is true and people are able to run on y'all gonna be looking at Womack like, yo, bro, what's up?
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So I say that to say, like, USCJ in here, I'm like, is Lincoln Riley looked at like some of that, he won 10 games in a minute, you know what I'm saying?
In a minute, man. In a minute.
Like, I already know I got eyes on Bobo. You know what I'm saying? I went to school with the dude, you know what I'm saying? And Shawty played with him, but we need them to perform. And I know y'all want Womack, which these guys should perform with what they getting paid with the knowledge that they have, with the talent that they have, what we know that they can do, things like that. So while we're doing the comparison, we talking about teams here.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Lincoln Riley, hey, we got some hot seat people in the SEC. Is Lincoln Riley on that in the Big Ten? You know what I'm saying? Because when you get paid the big bucks, dog, you got to win. That's just what you say, Risky. Just win, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Win, baby.
You got to win.
Who do you guys got the first game, Coach R?
The good thing about us, we got the 2 cupcakes out the way. Marshall and then somebody. I don't even know who.
Okay.
Austin P, Coach R.
Yeah, and then we got Tennessee the third week. That's still like that again. We got
Tennessee.
We got to go. We got to go to Neyland. But that's why I like the fact that we were supposed to play UCLA, but UCLA backed out. Right? I understand why they backed out because they joined the Big Ten and they got to play a 9-game schedule. That's why they backed out, which caused us to have to play Marshall. No big deal. But we get 2 weeks to kind of prep for going to Neyland.
On the road. That's gonna be tough. Yeah, man.
Bro, right. Because when we played Notre Dame, not for nothing, we played Notre Dame here in the South. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I mean? And Gunner hadn't been in no true starting game in nobody's hostile environment. We know how loud Neyland can get.
That's facts.
So I'm glad we got it like that because you know what I'm saying. We get to get some reps in before we actually have to go on the road instead of y'all got to go to. Don't y'all go to Florida State?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be loud because it's Bama, like you said earlier, Coach Sean.
They're gonna be hyped.
Bama coming to this town. It's gonna be a sellout.
Yeah.
They're gonna be.
So let's switch it up right quick. Let's switch it up then real quick. Brinsky on the road, our first game. I'm gonna come to Coach I about their first real game against Tennessee. First real game against Florida State. Let's switch it around if you have any concerns, right? Because it ain't that far away, man. It's not that far away, right? They should be getting into prep here in a few weeks, man.
Right.
What is your concern going into that first game? We'll keep it on Florida State.
Just really, you talking about with our team, right?
Just with our team.
Oh, yeah. I'm about to say it's just how we're going to do at the quarterback position. Yeah, I believe. Yeah. I understand what Coach Carl is saying, but Ty's the guy. We ain't even about to sit here and just bull jiving that. Like at this
I was going to ask y'all if y'all felt like Ty.
Ty Simpson will roll out there. Barring injury, Ty Simpson is going to run out there. Okay. If you're a betting man and you bet somebody else, you're going to lose your money. Ty Simpson is going to roll out there game 1, barring injury. But him at quarterback, That's the only thing I'm really worried about because I don't really know.
Because you haven't seen it. That's all. That's because you haven't seen it.
Facts.
Yeah, every time I have seen it, it's been in like some of the most wildest.
Right.
Folks like to point out that South Florida game when it was like a tsunami out there and expect you to throw like it's sunny outside. I ain't never seen nobody throw a football good in a tsunami. They had to stop the game twice. How bad the rain was. But we just gonna see. Everybody been from all the videos that we seen, from everybody talking. It sounds good. I hope everything that they're saying when he rolls out there, it looks the exact same way from what they were saying. But we'll find out once the game starts. We can all have our perspective on who gonna do what. And a lot of those guys we seen out there, so I know what to expect from them. But I really don't know what Ty gonna bring until he sets foot out there. So only time will tell.
Right.
It's 100% facts. I couldn't agree more. Shawty asked, you guys expect to see any growth with your head coach? Quickly, Shawty, for me, I think his first year in the SEC was a learning experience for him too. I think he understand on third down that Pac-12 running high lows. Hey man, listen, corners can play in this league. Not saying they can't in the Pac-12, obviously, right? But I'm thinking he's understanding on the week-to-week basis here. Going on the road is very, very difficult in this conference. I think Coach DeBoer is growing from that as well. I think he was like, man, you know, it's a fight every week. He said it himself in his press conferences back in the SEC media days. Every week in this conference, man, it is a fight. You can't take your foot off the gas. You will get beat if you do. Piano Man, you, first game, Florida State. Do you got any concerns? Let me hit Coach Carl.
I'm with B Sharp. I won't know until I see the product on the field. Yeah. But if I just had to have one, will Ty come through? Will the nerves be there? I know the nerves will be there, but of course, will they overtake him? Will he have the confidence and everything? But other than that, it won't be until I see what's what, and then I'll make my own determination. But I'm confident that we're going to be good. I think we're going to be all right. You know, we'll make some mistakes because first game. We're going to make them. Anybody that's ever played or coached know that there will be mistakes. And then the next thing, the heat is going to be a factor down there in Tallahassee. You know, I mean, there's going to be heat on both sides of the ball, but for everybody out there. But, you know, will you be able to get that mental grind going and be able to hang on in there and see your team through? So when we get out there on August 30th, I'll be watching that game and, you know, and then I'll see. But I have the utmost confidence that we're going to be okay.
For sure. Salute to Bishop, man. Good to see you, Bishop Frank. Good to see you, brother, for sure. Coach Carl, going into Florida State, do you have any concerns?
Coach Carl getting that exercise in.
Getting that exercise. Can you hear me, Coach Carl? Okay, he might be walking. Yeah. Well, before I get back to Coach, I do have a concern. I do. I ain't even gonna tell no lie, but if you don't know me, if you've been around me, Coach Brinsky, Piano Man, I'm a pessimist by nature, bro. It's by nature. I'm not an optimist at all, right? I do have a concern. I got a concern with this defense against the run. I do. I get it. We got all this great talent, all of that. The scheme is what I worry about against the run. This mobile quarterback is what I worry about on third down, us stopping him. These weird fronts I see us keep lining up in. I worry about that against a mobile quarterback, against Gus Malzahn. I do worry about that. Not necessarily losing the game, worry about it, but can't get off the field on third down, worry about it. You know, and then you look up in the fourth quarter and you're asking a fight that you shouldn't be in, right? I do worry about that because last I seen my team for weeks, we couldn't get off the field on third down. So I do worry about that against Florida State, man. I worry about us on third and certain down and distance situations. So I do worry about that until I can see otherwise, right? Obviously, we know the quarterback situation, right? We know that. But last I seen my team, we believed in running the ball 3 and 4 times, 5 and 6 times the whole first half, right? I need to see. I know Grubb is there and all that great stuff. I need to see it. I need to see it with these two peepers, right? Can you hear us, Coach Carl?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any concerns, Coach Carl, at all going into the Florida State game?
Yeah, man. Only I have a concern. Interior line on the offense and linebackers on defense, right?
Facts.
Not because I don't think our interior line hold up. It's just because Jalen Roberts went down. What we're gonna do is we're gonna put Cam Dewberry in. We're gonna substitute Rock Thomas. I mean, what we're gonna do on the interior. So if we get another interior offensive lineman hurt, that becomes a concern because we don't have three. I think we only have two really good subs right now that even have experience on the offensive line. And the linebacker, if Deontay Lawson gonna come back a physical specimen, or he gonna come back timid, and then we're gonna end up playing. Have to start playing freshmen. Right. So that's what like. Those are the keys for me. Defensively, wise, I'm not too worried because our defensive back know what they're doing. Our defensive line know what they're doing now. It's the linebackers. If the D line hold their point and the linebacker don't make tackles, that's become a concern. Will a physical runner like Rondell Williams?
Yeah,
he's gonna come out. He's gonna want to prove a point.
He's gonna be motivated. Facts.
That he left Bama and he is a running back that he is, knowing he had a hard year last year. So he's gonna come out and try to prove a point. The offensive line floors they have, even though they're not 4 and 5 stars like most people have, they still was talented last year. They gave up a few sacks off the edge, but nothing up the middle. So they center and their two guards was stacked.
Yeah.
So they run the ball in between the tackles. They probably gonna have really good resources if our linebackers can't fill a hole. Now I know Mekhi Hill Green is a physical linebacker coming down here and he can fill gaps. But if we start shutting down the gaps, is he gonna be able to drop underneath the tight ends? So like that's like the biggest scheme, man. That's a bigger concern. Is our linebacker play coming in first game of the year? Will they be able to hold a point of contact? Will they be able to be physical enough to stop down here run games? And do we have one that's gonna be fast enough to drop back in coverage?
I feel you. That sounded perfect, man. You know what I'm saying? My brother A-Watt says, I'm still concerned about right tackle. And you know what, A-Watt? That's one of them things, just like Coach I and Piano Man was saying. I have faith in Wilkins Formby, but we just got to see it. We just got to see it, right, A-Watt? We just got to see it, man. We saw the right tackle, man. We was giving up sack after sack after sack, right? We just got to see it. I think Wilkins is going to play well, but we do have to just see it, man. Coach I, going into the Tennessee game, I know you guys got 2 tune-ups, but that Tennessee game on the road is going to be electric. It's going to be electric, man. Josh Heupel is a good coach, offensive coach anyway. He know how to stretch your defenses. He understand how to put stress on you. He understand how to create grass, as we call it. He understand how to create grass, man, stretch you out, and everybody know the more grass, the easier the quarterback reads are, right? So, Coach I, do you have any concerns with Georgia at this point, as of today, with going on the road to Tennessee?
Yeah, with that game being closer than it needs to be in the fourth quarter where anybody can win, because Mike Bobo was interviewed earlier this week and Georgia fans saw it all last year where we had slow starts.
Facts.
Most teams scored on us first, which, whether that's the offense giving the defense, bad field position because we 3 and out, or whether the defense couldn't get stops, whatever it was. We need to start fast at Tennessee so that Gunner start to has more confidence, because if this is a close game going into the fourth quarter, it's anybody's game. You tend to favor the home team, and I don't want to have to, what I'm saying, like you say, create space, and all it taking that what I call one read offense. One false step, and then they hit you over the top. Fortunately, Kirby's been able to stop their run, which when you stop Tennessee's run, you pretty much shut down the offense. But I want to see, because Mike Bobo said that part of the reason, some of the reason for slow starts was execution, and some of it was play calling being conservative. I'm like, we don't need to be conservative, going like let's not get up there and allow Tennessee to be in the game. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what I was saying earlier about Bobo. He's on that He's on that hot seat, but under the microscope. We need to see you start faster and get a couple of first downs, field goal, touchdown. We need to, and we don't need to be doing that in the second quarter, because when you go to a hostile environment with an offense that can score, it'll look like 2024 at Bama. We down 31-7. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't want to have that. And when you down like that, I know fans will say, well, the defense wasn't playing good. It ain't all on the defense. If the offense is getting the ball on like the 45-yard line,
field. Yeah, man. Yeah.
So we need to see that. That's the one thing I want to see again, because we haven't seen Gunner in a hostile opponent's stadium, and we got questions at like I say, at that right guard, because there's no experience over there at right guard, just a lot of talent. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of talent. So that's what I want to see. That O-line and the offense with Gunner get a faster start than we're used to, because that got old last year starting. I know we came back in most of those games, but that's not, as a fan, just as a fan, that's not what you want to see, though. That's what raised your stress levels.
So let me stick with you, Coach I, before I bring it back to Brinsky and Piano Man and Coach Carl for our last question. I get you guys' concerns now. Coach I, what do you feel good about going into Tennessee? What do you feel good about, borderline confident about, as far as Georgia is concerned, going into Tennessee?
Two things. Our back end, our linebackers, and our secondary.
Facts.
Linebackers, I'm willing to put them in the top 5 in the country linebacker unit. Our secondary, even though we lost Starks and then Jackson, the other 4 guys, if you count the star, all of those guys are either starters or super experienced. So that's really confident. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been on Gunner a lot in the show, but one thing I'll tell you, Gunner ain't gonna do, he ain't gonna lose the game for us.
That's facts.
He might not throw for 300, but he's not going to lose the game for us. And that's what I'm super confident about. You know what I'm saying?
And look at the 2 teams he played, Coach I. The two games he played,
right?
A lot of times he may not play 2 tougher games in that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he played in 2 very high intensity games, bro.
Pressure field. That's what I will say. Like I say, like Coach Piano Man said, he's used to that from high school to last year. He not gonna go out there and play. I can tell you this: I don't see a game where he throwing 3 interceptions, and that's no knock on Carson, because Carson, my guy, Carson got the talent to bring us back from 3 interceptions.
Yeah.
Whereas Gunner, it'll be a little bit harder, but I don't think Gunner gonna put us in those situations. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Piano Man, I know your concerns. What do you feel good about Bama going on the road to Florida State?
First of all, I feel good. Starting on the defensive end of the ball, our DB's gonna rock.
DB's, facts.
DB's gonna rock. I feel good about that part.
They hungry. They hungry, bro. Young too.
They hungry, and they want to prove that they've gotten better over the course of time. The second thing I am confident in, I'm going back to Ty Simpson. As much as I have a couple of concerns, I'm also confident in the fact that he's going to be able to do more with far as throwing the ball and completing the passes that need to be completed, and not just a long ball. Give the short pass enough chance to do what can potentially be done. And I'm confident in those 2 areas right there, that on the defensive side of the ball, those DBs gonna eat. On the offensive side of the ball, I believe Ty is going to do some things to be able to throw short, and we're going to see a different dynamic in the offense.
I love it. Piano Man. Coach Carl,
yes,
we know your concerns. What you feel good about going on the road to Florida State?
I feel good about our Wolf position with the talent that we have at Wolf.
Okay.
And I feel very, 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 very good about our defensive back and our wide receiver core. Those 2 core, I think, will be the cornerstones of our team, our receiver core, and our DBs. Because we have some of the fastest receivers in the country, and we have some of the fastest DBs in the country, and they both know the scheme right now, and they both going to be playing at a high level. It just depends on what plays called, who's in the game at the right time, and if we can keep teams in long distance, 3rd and long, and we can keep ourselves in 3rd and short. That's what it depends on. So I feel really good about our wide receivers and our DBs.
Yeah.
But my concern, like I said, my linebackers and my interior offensive line.
Okay, I love it. I love it. Be sharp, my broski. I know your concerns. What you feel good about going on the road to Florida State? We got to go down to Tallahassee. What's one thing that you do feel good about?
I don't feel good about it. I feel great about it. It's our secondary.
Boom, hungry. Hungry puppies, yeah.
I believe we had those guys back there that can be game changer. I believe we even have a Jim Thorpe Award candidate back there in DeMoney Jackson.
Okay.
Mr. Lockdown himself. I expect I have high expectations for him this season. I want to see Dejon Lee go out there and ball. Cam Calhoun, Bray. I believe Bray can put his name in that hat too. I'm just really want to see those guys go out there and ball out for real for the most part. And if I had to pick a dark horse, what I'm feeling good about, I really want to see how these receivers gonna do.
There you go.
Because I remember that documentary that Alabama, which I still need to watch. I seen that clip where Coach Shepard was like, only two guys that was taking notes were Jeremy Bernard and Ryan Williams.
Yeah.
And pretty much everybody that was in that room is not there no more. Pretty much everybody that wasn't there is not there no more for the most part. So that speaks volumes why they are two top receivers for the most part. So I definitely want to see how those guys ball out. Just want to see how Ryan does, especially with him gaining more muscle, working with Smitty. Let's see if he took some Smitty tricks, some of his tricks, and we'll see how the season go.
Facts, man. To make mine short, I feel good about our wide receivers, and I feel good about something I had a problem with last year. I had a problem with Nick Sheridan on third down. I honestly believe in my heart. I hadn't seen it yet, but I'm going to tell myself I feel much better about Grubb and his third down play calling, right? This is for Coach I. Coach I, and I got one last question for the panel. I'm going to put everybody on the hot seat. You know what I'm saying? Toya says, Coach I and panel, do you think Carson Beck can lead Miami to the ACC championship? Go ahead, Coach I. Got you mute.
Wouldn't be alive if
wouldn't be alive.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, I've been a Beck fan since he was a junior dog, and I think he has the talent to. I just think top to bottom, I don't trust Cristobal, and I don't think top to bottom they have the talent that Clemson got. To be honest with you, I think if Clemson don't lose to LSU or South Carolina, I think they're going 12-0 in the regular season. I'm just be honest because I
said that the other day. Yep.
Talent wise, they just head and shoulders. Now I think Carson Beck, if he's fully healthy, because that arm was badly damaged in the SEC championship, if he's fully healthy, he make every throw that he gonna be a first round draft pick if he's fully healthy, and I think he can. But Cristobal has shown in big games he know how to do some stupid stuff, dog. So
yeah.
I think when we taking into consideration talent and coaching and big game performances, they playing, they'd have to play. I think if they play Clemson, they play them at home or something like that.
Yeah.
I just don't see it. I think Clemson wins the ACC. So maybe they lose to Clemson in the ACC, title game, but I don't see them winning it.
Quickly, Piano Man, you think Carson Beck can lead Miami to the ACC championship game?
He can, but I don't think he will. Clemson's just too strong. Furthermore, Miami's playing Notre Dame first game. That's gonna tell us.
Right. That's a defense. That's a top 3 defense to return like 9 people from the defense from last year.
Right. So we gonna see, but I don't think he will.
Facts. Shout out to Jason, man. Shout out to our brother Jason and the Oklahoma Sooners. Shout out Jason. What's up with you, Jason? For sure, man. Coach Carr, quickly, do you think Carson Beck can lead Miami to the ACC championship?
ACC championship?
Yes.
No.
No.
Clemson too tough, dog.
Oh,
Yeah, facts.
I'll just be honest. No, you still got Clemson. They're gonna have to beat SMU. SMU not going anywhere. You still gonna have to beat Pittsburgh. I don't think Pittsburgh going anywhere with Eli hosting. Syracuse still out there at Dark Horse. I don't see Miami being Wake Forest. So no.
Ooh.
All right. Brinsky.
Georgia,
Oh, my bad, Coach Carl. Go ahead. I know you wouldn't finish. My fault. Keep going.
Georgia Tech is a better team too, Coach. So
That's facts.
No.
No. Brinsky, do you think Carson Beck can lead Miami to the ACC championship?
I believe he can lead them to a national championship.
Stop it, Clint. Stop it. Brinsky, no. Brinsky's April fooling us, bro. He's
Don't
April fooling us.
Don't make me turn around and go home, Brinsky.
No, I'm about to say, I believe he can lead them to the game. I don't think he can lead them to a win, though. Clemson is too tough, man. There's too much talent back there, and plus the talent that they got out of the transfer portal. A lot of those guys didn't go to the draft. A lot of those guys didn't leave. So yeah, man, I'm all here for Clemson. I believe Carson Beck is going to have a way better year than he had last year.
Right.
But that's about it.
Facts, Jason. Brinsky tried to get us with this.
Coach Brinsky said he's going to have a way better year than he had last year. Yeah, last year he was in the SEC.
Hey, that's what happened, Coach Carl.
Making my point.
Right. Less competition. No?
Hey, you can go with a one-team conference, right? And then he's gonna pull over 1 million damn yards in that one-team conference. and if he don't, that solidified the reason why Georgia said his ass talking sent him on.
Joe Willie says Miami might win the ACC. Joe Willie, I don't know, my brother. When you look at those receivers Clemson has, Clay Klubnik is back for his junior or senior year. The kid gonna have a better season. You look at the offensive line back. You look at the defensive players that got back. Those wide receivers, like I said, man, and the schedule, bro. The schedule. I mean,
they got two first rounders on the D line, and Peter Woods just moved from D end back into D tackle. They played an even front. That's where he's supposed to been playing.
That's when he had one of his best seasons.
Right. He moved outside last year due to necessity, not a true even front D end.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? And then they got Avion Terrell. They got Khaled Barnes or Khalid Barnes, however you say his name. Like, dog, they just got more than Miami. On paper, because we don't know how it's gonna go on game day, but on paper, they just got too much Miami.
They got a young freshman at tailback named Gideon. That's a ball.
No, they say he's the real deal since he's
Yes,
he gonna be hungry. Can't wait to get on the field and hit somebody. So, I mean,
facts, and look, Joe Willie, they I ain't gonna say they don't play nobody, but Joe Willie, there are no Alabamas, Georgia. Look at this, Joe Willie. Clemson was the ACC champion, Joe Willie, right? They're champ. They had 3 losses. Well, I know they had 4, but had 3 losses to Tech. One at the beginning of the season to Georgia, one at the end of the season to South Carolina, and one in the playoffs to Texas. SEC teams, right? And that was their champion. All right, look, last question. And this is the good one too, because I got my brother on here, Coach I, and I hope Shot is still in there. I want to chat. Oklahoma, Bishop, Jason too. Give me your record of your team and who wins, Bama or Georgia. Two-part question. Coach I, I'm gonna start. No, let me end with Coach I. Let me start with my broski Brinsky. Brinsky, what's your record of us? 12 regular season record. And who wins the Bama-Georgia game? It's content, so we got to get Coach I. We got to get all our Georgia homies on. I know people in his chat. We got to get everybody riled up before we leave, right? What's your record and who wins that game, Brinsky?
The ceiling 12-0, the floor 12-0 for the ceiling. The floor 10-2, and I believe we walking in their trap and taking over their trap.
Pick a record. Don't go floor and ceiling. Pick a record. Are you going 10-2 or are you going 12-0? Pick a record. We ain't doing silly.
We going 12-0 then.
All right. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Stand on it, Brisk.
12-0, that means we going into Georgia, walking in your trap and taking over
your trap. Coach Coach Carl. I see everybody in the chat saying it, bro. I believe Crimson kept it real. He said, look, 11-1, only lost to Georgia. Kirby finally gets us. You know what I'm saying?
I said like this, Coach Sean.
Kimberly said 12-0.
I got her going 11-1. Okay. We still gonna walk in the damn Georgia in between them hedges and cut the bushes now. But I see we get a little too cocky at the end of the season, and we go into that damn graveyard. And Auburn be looking field goal. But I feel like we go 11-1. We lose to Auburn in the last game of the season because it's hard to go out there and win in that hellhole, especially when we're undefeated. When we undefeated, Auburn players harder when we undefeated.
Yes.
So, and then I think the referee cheats a little bit more. We go in there undefeated.
Oh yeah, so they get that home cooking. Fact. Yes.
Yeah, I think it takes a little longer. So we lose to Auburn, which I hate to say that, but I think we go 11-1. We beat everybody except Auburn. We go to Georgia, come out of Georgia with a 7-point win.
All right. Okay. I like it. Okay. Brinsky and Coach Carl putting it out there, Piano Man. What you got, Piano Man? What you got for it? Let me see what the chat say before you say it, Piano Man. Nick says 11-1, but Bama beats Georgia. Okay. Josh says 12-0, Bama beats Georgia by 3. Okay. B Sharp say, walk in your trap, Coach I. Take over your trap. Let me see what J Mims got. J Mims say 10-2, but we ain't losing no Mike Bobo. We ain't losing no Mike Bobo. Okay. I like it. We can't lose to Tennessee either, Steven. So I hope that ain't what your comment for the state. By the way, Tennessee, we will beat UGA also. Oh my God, Steven. He said Tennessee gonna beat Georgia. I don't know, Steven.
Listen, Steven done put that about everybody in the chat. He say Georgia losing to Tennessee, Florida, Ole Miss, Bama, Tig. Like, come on, man. What we doing?
Blue Mountain State.
Right.
Toya say 11-1, lose at janky ass Auburn. Yup. Joe Willis say 11-1. We boat race Georgia. Oh my God. Okay. What's up, Will Smith? Let me see if we got anybody else. Jason, I'm looking for Jason's. What you got, Jason? Us in Georgia. And Oklahoma's record. I ain't gonna say you put Oklahoma's record. You and Bishop put Oklahoma's record, and does Bama beat Georgia? That's y'all question.
We all friends here, be honest.
Yeah. Oklahoma's record first, and does Bama beat Georgia? You know what I'm saying? Link say, I knew Link was gonna say 12-0. Link say 12-0. You know what I'm saying? All right, big piano man. We got a little break. Go ahead.
I'm laughing at Steven, man. Steven said Georgia 0-12.
Right.
I'm taking over.
Hey, easy money, Brisket. Easy money.
Well, they're gonna close down the whole damn state.
Oh my God, that'd be That's
right.
Like
they'll stop the football program.
Stop the football team. Okay, right here. Check it out, young man. Before you give me yours, Bishop say Sooners going 11-1. Woo! That's
that
deep
one loss.
Who they lose to, Bishop? Who they lose to?
Bishop.
Exactly. And then Jason say more realistic. He said, "Oh, you going 9-3?" Okay. I feel it. Link right here, Coach. I would put this in your Rolodex. Link said y'all going 8-4.
Are you a betting man, Link? Please don't go to nobody and bet on that. Then.
Exactly, Link. You my boy, but I can't roll with your next one.
I'm gonna go out of the socket trying to shake it.
Exactly. All right, Bama by 3. Okay, Bishop ride with us by 3. Piano man, Bishop ride with us by 3. Okay. I'm looking for Jason's. Wait for you go, Piano man. I want to see Jason.
Jason said 9-3.
I want to know Bama in Georgia. Jason.
Okay, I got you.
Bama in Georgia, Piano. Jason. Who you got? Bama in Georgia. We going to their trap, like Brinsky say. Bama by 10. Woo, that's steep, Jason. Okay.
I think they putting the hex on us, man.
Putting the hex on. See, Jason got us last year. Maybe I shouldn't have asked him.
No, don't add Jason, man.
Jason got us last year, man.
You know how they was in the Oklahoma game, man.
Yeah, Jason just made me change my mind.
Yes, he did. He put the hex on us last year, man. All right, Piano man.
On the real, Bama 12-0. And So if I say Bama 12-0, that just simply means we beating everybody. We don't give a darn about some hedges. Matter of fact, we gonna take your hedges and beat you with them, Coach I. That's how I see it.
Oh my God.
One of them old-fashioned whip. Hey, Coach I remember when my mama said, go out there and get your switch. I went out right.
Man. Yeah, man.
We gonna send y'all to the hedges and go get your own switch.
I feel it. Let me see what Jamie is. Bama 37, UJ 24. UJ won't see the end zone enough.
We hitting 8 field goals.
Hey, no. Jason, it's getting hot in here.
We hitting 8 field goals.
No, right, man. Bro,
a lot of field goals.
God, right.
Coach I finna address all y'all. He finna address all y'all. Give me y'all record, Coach I, and give me your Bama and Georgia winner.
Oh, we being real or we being fanatics?
We being straight real. Well, we supposed to be. We supposed to be being real.
Real talk. Georgia going 10-2. I think Bama wins in Athens. That's what they do. But I'll put on the back end of that, Georgia repeats as SEC champions.
Okay, I love it. I like it.
Notice I said repeat because the Dogs did win.
In fact, when the SEC championship. Facts. I like it, man. I like it. And it was realistic. I like for me, I think Bama's going 10-2 as well. I do think we beat Georgia, man. Hold on, let me stop my soliloquy. Shout out to my brother Patriot Life, Rob. What's up, Rob? Good to see you, Rob, man. Coach Al in here, Rob in here, man. What's up with y'all, boy? Y'all come at the final end. We getting it cracking in here on each other, man. With all in love, though. All in love.
Right.
Much love, Rob. Thank you for tapping in, my brother. Good to see you, Patriot Life. Always, my brother. Coach Al, good to see you, boy. We in here getting it cracking. I was hoping you came up tonight, man. Okay. Coach, I said 10-2, but Bama wins, but Georgia wins the SEC championship, right? I can respect it. I dig that. And that has happened, you know what I'm saying? A multitude of times. So for me, I think we're going 10-2, bro. I do think Alabama going into Georgia, and I do think it's going to be a really, really hard fought game again. But I really think we're going to come out with that win. I think Bama, that's the one game I can know that our players are razor focused on, right? Mm-hmm. They don't slip in that game. I mean, you know, they ups, downs come in every game, but the Georgia game always has our attention, like to the utmost has our attention.
That's
that
respect.
You can count on.
That's respect.
But I do think we're going to lose one, maybe to South Carolina on the road. One of these teams in that 5-game stretch we got that we may. I think one of those teams going to bite us, man. I really do. I think South Carolina may be the team. That one game that's on the road, they playing really, really well at the time, and I think they bite us, man. I'm not gonna say Auburn, but I just think we lose 2 games somewhere in there on a humbug, right? It may be the Georgia game, right? But I just think we're gonna go 10. I believe we can win that game, but I think Alabama goes 10-2 on the regular season.
10-2 is the new 11-1.
Real talk. That Brisky been saying that too, and that's why I think. Listen, I never picked Georgia to go 12-0. I don't care. It's just so hard. I don't care who you are. It's hard to go 12-0. But if there's a team out there, and somebody asked, "Do we think Clemson is really back?" If there's a team that can go 12-0,
they'll do it
because they're 2 bookend games. If they can beat LSU, South Carolina, but the new, like Brinsky say, 10-2, the new 11-1, 12-0. The
only reason I'm saying 12, I'm really just basing on all the teams in the SEC.
Right.
Anybody else conference, you can pretty much go 12-0 in.
Yeah.
Ohio State can really go 12-0 if
they they can't beat Michigan no matter how bad.
That's what I'm saying. If they can get over that hump, they can do it.
Right. If they can get over that hump, they can do it. But yeah.
But in our conference,
I just don't. Hard. Right. It is gonna be hard to see it. But yeah, I got. Listen, I'm a football realist, dog. Until we show we can beat Bama on a regular basis, I don't care who has the better roster, the better whatever. Until they show us. Same in the reverse. Until Texas showed me they can beat the Dogs, there's no football reason you can tell me Texas gonna come into Athens and beat the Dogs. You know what I'm saying?
Same thing I agree with, man. and my brother Bishop say, OU has a bye before Bama. I agree, Bishop. They have a bye. I get it. So does right here. Josh says Vanderbilt, Bishop. 2 games I can tell you that Bama gonna be raised outside of Georgia.
Right.
You better believe the Oklahoma game at Bama and the Vanderbilt game at Bama. Bama gonna be. You better believe they not losing them too. Trust me. South Carolina may raise their teeth and bite us. Auburn may get us on some voodoo sage smoking stuff, right? Ball bounce off the dude's head, one cat catch it, and they may beat us on that.
That's how it be, dog.
But you better believe Oklahoma and Vandy are two games that Bama and the crowd and the people, those two games are circled now. You know what I'm saying? Trust that. Yeah, I think we go 10-2, man. I think we go 10-2. Oh man, coach, for sure. Hey man, everybody put their prayers in for Coach Al mom, please, man. Please put them prayers in for our brother's mom, man. Coach Al, we got you, bro. Prayer Warriors got you, brother. Trust me on that. Much love to our brother, Coach Al, for sure. Yeah, Mizzou, hey, look, OU spanked Alabama last year. I hadn't seen Alabama lose like that in recent memory since that Clemson game from the national championship years ago, right? That game stung. Bro. And they coming into Tuscaloosa. Bama is gonna be on 10 for that one. Trust me.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you. I said earlier, I don't do SEC, but I was out. Listen, Bama, Georgia, they the big dogs in the conference. I was a little disappointed to see y'all go out like that against the newbies on the block. We tried to hold it down on our end, dog. Like we can't let the newbies come in here and do it.
Ripped us, bro. You know why? Coach Al? Because that version of Bama thought they could just roll a little crimson helmet out there,
with the script A, right?
Yeah, and no, that's still Oklahoma, bro. Right? They wasn't playing well, got 1,000 injuries, but they gonna fight because of who we are coming in their house, right? It's still Oklahoma. It's the same way Auburn do. They'll get their ass hip tossed by everybody, right?
That's why we beat Texas like that in the SEC championship, because we say, hey man, we gotta
facts, bro. you gotta get y'all did it. You gotta get love.
The two Big 12 guys came into the two and played the two big SEC dogs. We had that SEC championship was the tiebreaker.
We got a built-in excuse, bro. Be sharp. We got a built-in excuse. We had new coach, new alumni. You know what I'm saying? New compliance people, new everything, right? So that's our excuse. We're gonna take you serious this year because that loss will wake their ass up and realize you have to play the game, bro.
Right. Josh Johnson, you corrected it. Yeah, Texas had the easiest schedule last year. I'm not saying Texas wasn't good, because they was, but they didn't just roll through a OU type SEC schedule. They
didn't have OU schedule. That's a whole fact. That's a whole fact, man.
Right.
They did not have Texas schedule. That's a whole fact. And since Texas got a bye to the SEC title, I mean, if you're comparing that, Jason, to all of our schedules, I do think their schedule is significant. They didn't play Ole Miss. They didn't play LSU. They didn't play Bama. They had the best team on their schedule beat them twice. And we all know how tough that is. So that's the truth. No disrespect to Texas. It's just for real, bro. You didn't play. I don't even think they played Tennessee, did they?
That's right, Coach Carl. They still don't have I think that's why Texas is another favorite to make it back to Atlanta, because of the schedule and the talent. You think about it, the three big teams in the SEC, Alabama, Georgia, Texas, who has the most favorable schedule? Alabama and Georgia could be clearly better than them, but we may take some losses along the way because the schedules are a little bit harder,
100% facts. So. I couldn't have said it better, man. Listen, man, thank you to everybody that tapped in with us tonight, man. It was a lot of people in here, man, on the Twitter, on the YouTube. We had a gang of people, man, with Coach I. Everybody tapped in tonight, man. We had a good time, man. We try to do this every Saturday at 6:15, man. The season is getting closer. We're gonna be doing our post game. I'm sure everybody gonna do post game shows. It'd be real fun. We get to play each other. We all hop on each other's and laugh it up and talk it up, man, and lick our wounds. You know what I'm saying? And so I want to give a special shout out to all my brothers for tapping in, man. Coach Carl, make sure everybody send Coach Al a prayer for his mother, man. His mom in the hospital. Please, in your quiet time, say a quick prayer for Coach Al's mom and his family, man. Much love to all of them. Kimberly, thank you, Kimberly. Much love to my brother Patriot Life. Thank you, Patriot Life. Always love to see you. Good to see you, brother. You know what I'm saying? But before we go, man, let the people know where they can find you guys, man. And really tap in with these guys' show, man, as well as Jason from Hall of Fame College Football. Tap in with these guys, man. Coach Carr's platform, Coach Al's new platform. Tap in with all these guys, man. You can't go wrong with them. They got great content. Love what Piano Man doing. You know what I'm saying? I be at work listening to Piano Man. You know what I'm saying? My brother B Sharp is everywhere. So please tap in with these guys. Let me see if I can do a B Sharp top. Which one is it, B Sharp? Which one is it?
There you go. There you go. Right there. Then just drag, when you want somebody, drag they square into the big square.
All right, here you go. Coach I, you let everybody know where they can find you at, brother.
Hey, Fanatic Sports, at Fanatic Sports on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, X, if that's what you call it these days. We'll be starting on the 18th. We'll be live on Mondays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Mondays will be the post-game wrap-up, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. Tuesdays is the Georgia Respect the Hedges, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And Thursdays is the pre-game previews for the SEC. We do all SEC content, man. We don't talk about nobody outside the SEC. Thanks. We all SEC around here. So tap in with your fellas, with the boys.
Facts, man. 100% facts, man. Please tap in with my brother, Coach I. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to all the Georgia fans, man, who tapped in.
Hey, it's me, Piano Man. Hey, thank you, Coach Sean, as always. Coach, I get to hang out with you finally.
I know it, right? I know it.
Yes, sir, man.
My brother B Sharp and everybody. You can always catch me every day on the Long Run with Piano Man on YouTube. You can also catch me on Twitter or X at Music and Sports Guy. And you can catch me at TikTok at Piano Man _593. I'm on any of those venues. Come hang out with me. And thanks for all the support. I'm Coach Sean. I'm at 294. So if you never subscribed to my channel, please give me the 300 before the season starts.
Yes, sir.
And we can go from there. And I'm willing to support all my other brothers like I always do. Just let me know where you are. Piano Man will be there.
Shout out to my brother Piano Man. Right here, Coach Carl sent a super chat. Much love to my brother Coach Carl. $5 super chat from Coach Carl Broski. He says, can someone pray for Coach Al mom on live? Yes, sir. We can do a quick one right quick, Coach Carl. I set it off. Father God, we ask you to please go into the home of our brother Coach Al. We ask you to bless his mom, put blessings around her, keep her safe, bless his family, make her strong where she weak at. We know you can do it. All these blessings we ask in your name, Jesus. Amen. And we do thank
Amen.
God. Yeah, that's a fact, man.
Amen.
We definitely will, Coach Carl. We definitely will. Coach Al, we love you, broski. You know what I'm saying? That's forever, for sure. And my brother B Sharp.
Oh, of course, man. Y'all already know, man. I'm Brinsky Sharp of the Sharpshooter Sports Talk. Damn, I gotta change that because it still got a podcast. That's just over here, man. I don't know why I got it like that, but yeah, man. The Sports Talk, man. Y'all make sure y'all go over there and subscribe to the channel. Just got the word today, Monday. We're not going live tomorrow, but Monday at 6:30, we're going to have my main man, our main man, the real insiders, one of the main insiders of Alabama football, Justin Smith, on the show. So make sure you guys tap in there so you can ask all your questions, especially about the scrimmage. Yeah. You already know the guys going to be up there. So definitely tap in on 6:30 on Monday. And also, when the season gets started, I will be picking up where Ty left off, like on those Mondays, have all the college guys, no matter what school, Alabama, Georgia, whoever. We ain't gonna have no Auburn up there. Nobody care about Auburn. Auburn football sucks. But even Auburn fans, Texas fans, whoever, whatever, we talking recapping the weekend and all that. So I don't know a good time, probably 6 o'clock on Mondays. So we'll just say 6 o'clock on Mondays. Excellent. Have all the guys up there and we'll talk about recap everything from the weekend. So definitely see y'all on Monday at 6:30. Y'all tap in. And shout out to all the Alabama guys too, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Facts, B Sharp. Much love to my homegirl Toya. $5 super chat. Great show, Coach Sean. Man, always. Thank you. You guys make the show. We just thank you for tapping in. I thank all of you for tapping in, man. You guys are awesome. You know what I'm saying? Much love to Toya. Thank you, Toya. Much love to you and be blessed for sure, for sure. My brother Jason hitting it up at the end. Shout out to Jason, man. And y'all tap in with Jason too, man. Great content. Hall of Fame college football over there on YouTube. Make sure y'all tap in with it, man. Shout out to the panel and prayers of Coach Al and his mother. Facts, Jason. Thank you, brother. You know, we got love for you, man. You know, we all the Wu-Tang crew, all of us, man. Much love to Jason for sure, for sure. And thank you for that, Jason. Much appreciated, brother. Thank you to all my brothers, man, for tapping in, man. We have a good time, bro. Coach I, B Sharp, Coach Carl, and my brother Piano Man. Much love to everybody in the chat. Thank you guys for tapping in. You can catch me and B Sharp knocking it out on Monday, as he said. You know, we do this show every Saturday at 6:15 that the Lord permits. And always and forever, thank you guys, man. Much Ebony, what's up, girl? I ain't even see you, man.
Ebony.
Yeah, man. Much love
to you. Say something real quick, Coach Sean. I didn't realize.
Yeah. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. And sorry I ain't have my camera on, man. I don't know what's going on. That's why I've been talking like this the whole time.
Hey, China got you tonight, bro. They had me a while back, remember?
Yeah, man. I don't know what's going on, man.
Yeah, man. It be the internet. Sometimes it be crazy, man. I don't be knowing either, bro. But it's all good. B Sharp, you was here, man. Your presence was felt. That's all that matters, bro.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Because I didn't come in here and address everybody. Shout out to Coach I, praying for your mom, Latoya, Nick, who else? Kim, all y'all, man. Everybody. So many of y'all that support us, definitely appreciate y'all.
Yeah. Facts, man. Much love to everybody. Shout out to Ebony out there in Arizona, Ebony Williams, Noah's mama. Shout out to Noah. Shout out to our crew, man. Everybody, man. Shout out to Ty Hayes. Shout out to Jans, Coach Al, who was in the chat, Coach Carl, who was up here with us, John at Bama Standard, Justin at Bama Standard, and Justin Smith, Clint Lamb, our brother KB, Kangaroo Black, that's the homie, for sure. Way offsides, man. Kyle and T still doing over there at Bama Football on YouTube. Shout out to all these Bama content creators, man. Check them out. They all great. They all good. You can't go wrong going none of them. You can find me right here at JMHO Sports Talk. It's just my humble opinion. That's all it is on Twitter and YouTube. Much love to everybody out there in the chat, and thank you again for tapping in. Roll Tide, and I'll let Brinsky get the last word. Shout out to Tez. Shout out to Jason. Both my homeboy Jasons, Walker and Hall of Fame Sports. But this one, Tez and Nick and everybody that fall under them trees, those set of trees, Brinsky.
F them trees and also F them hedges.
Go Dogs.
Much love, everybody.
Roll Tide.